I'm 29F, working as a project manager at a mid-sized tech company for 4 years in an open office setup where desks are clustered for collaboration. My coworker, Tom, 32M, joined the team 2 years ago and has always been off, staring too long during conversations, accidentally bumping into me at the coffee station multiple times a week, and making awkward comments about my outfits, like noting how certain color brings out my eyes in a way that felt too personal. I've kept it professional, brushing him off politely, but it's made me uncomfortable enough to avoid solo interactions. Last week, during routine desk maintenance, I found a small hidden camera tucked behind a plant near my workspace, pointed directly at my chair, with a tiny lens peeking out. My heart raced as I realized it could have been recording for who knows how long. I discreetly checked and saw it was wireless, likely streaming to a device. Security footage from the office cams showed Tom installing it late one evening when everyone else had left, fiddling with it for minutes before slipping away. Shaken, I reported it to HR immediately, but before they could act, we had a team meeting the next day. Tom acted normal, even complimenting my presentation, which pushed me over the edge. I called him out right there in front of 15 colleagues and our boss, saying his behavior was creepy and gross, detailing the camera and how it violated my privacy. The room went silent. Our boss adjourned early, and now Tom's on paid suspension pending investigation, with whispers he might get fired. I feel vindicated but guilty. Tom emailed an apology, claiming it was for office security after recent thefts, but that doesn't add up since nothing's been stolen. My best friend says I did the right thing for safety, but some coworkers think I overreacted by airing it publicly instead of handling it privately through HR. Internal reflections haunt me, wondering if I escalated too fast or if this exposes a bigger issue. AITA for calling out my coworker as creepy and gross during a meeting after he installed a hidden camera near my desk, and now he's facing suspension because of me. Or should I have kept it confidential? Update 1. After sharing how I discovered Tom's hidden camera pointed at my desk, amid his pattern of staring and awkward comments that always left me uneasy, I reported it to HR, but emotions boiled over when I called him out publicly in our team meeting, leading to a suspension and a wave of office gossip. Your encouragement to prioritize safety pushed me to cooperate fully with the investigation, but the first HR interview turned tense, revealing more about Tom's excuses and stirring up unexpected alliances in the office. The meeting happened 2 days ago in a sterile conference room, with HR reps, my boss, and a union rep present, the air thick with anticipation as I recounted every detail, from the camera's discovery during my desk tidy-up, heart pounding as I spotted the glinting lens hidden in the plant's shadows, to reviewing the security footage that clearly showed Tom sneaking in after hours. Glancing around nervously before positioning it, Tom joined remotely, looking flustered on the video call, and explained that he installed it for general office security after hearing rumors of missing items like headphones from nearby desks, insisting it wasn't targeted at me, but just happened to face my area for coverage. I pushed back, pointing out how it violated company policy and my privacy, especially given his history of lingering near my desk and making personal remarks, like the time he commented on my weekend plans I never shared with him, making me wonder if he'd been eavesdropping. HR seemed skeptical of his story, noting the camera's app linked directly to his phone with no shared access, and promised a deeper probe, including device forensics. Back at the office, reactions split. A few coworkers thanked me privately for speaking up, sharing their own discomfort with Tom's hovering, while others whispered that I was dramatic for the public call-out, creating awkward silences in the break room. Internally, I reflected on the irony of Tom positioning himself as a protector when his actions only heightened my anxiety, like double-checking locks at home now. My roommate suggested documenting everything for protection, adding suspense to the wait for HR's next steps. Did exposing him like this empower others, or just isolate me in the process? Update 2. Tying back to finding Tom's hidden camera angled at my desk, compounded by his lingering stares and odd compliments that always set off alarm bells, I called him out in the team meeting, sparking his suspension and an HR investigation that dug into his flimsy security excuse during our tense interview. The probe escalated last week when forensics uncovered disturbing evidence, flipping the narrative and exposing a web of obsession that left the whole office reeling. HR called me in for follow-up, the room buzzing with tension as they shared findings from Tom's devices. The camera had been recording for over a month, capturing hours of footage focused solely on my desk area, with timestamps showing he reviewed clips late at night, zooming in on mundane moments like me typing or on calls. Even more chilling, they found his personal journal on his work laptop, entries detailing an unrequited crush on me since he started, describing fantasies of protecting me from imagined threats like overwork or rude clients, justifying the camera as a way to watch over me without my knowledge. It tied into patterns like him coincidentally showing up at my favorite lunch spots or liking old social media posts from years back, which I dismissed as coincidences, but now saw as deliberate. Tom, confronted separately, broke down and admitted the crush, saying the camera stemmed from concern after overhearing me mention stress, but insisted it was harmless monitoring, not spying, a claim HR dismissed as the journal revealed deeper fixation, including notes on my daily routines. The irony struck me hard, reflecting on how his protection only amplified my fear, like the sleepless nights post-discovery where every shadow felt suspicious. Office fallout intensified. Our boss held a sensitivity training session, but some colleagues distanced themselves, saying the drama disrupted workflow, while others rallied, sharing similar stories of uncomfortable encounters with Tom. My supervisor offered support but hinted at potential team reshuffles, adding uncertainty. Friends outside work joked about it being like a thriller movie plot. But is this resolution enough? Or has it tainted my job permanently? Update 3. This is how it all settled after spotting Tom's hidden camera trained on my desk, amid his creepy stares and personal comments that built unease over time, leading to my public call-out in the meeting, his suspension, and the HR investigation that exposed his security lie during interviews, culminating in the forensics reveal of obsessive footage, and his journal confessing a delusional crush framed as protection. The discoveries prompted swift action over the next month, but the aftermath brought mixed results that reshaped my professional life. HR fired Tom after final review, citing privacy violations and creating a hostile environment, with a no-rehire clause and recommendations for counseling. He sent a generic apology email through them, expressing regret for overstepping but maintaining it was misguided care, which only underscored the irony of his actions causing the very harm he claimed to prevent. The office implemented new policies like random security sweeps and anonymous reporting apps, which felt like a win for everyone, and a few coworkers thanked me openly in a team huddle, saying my stand encouraged them to voice their own concerns about subtle issues. Yet, the bittersweet side emerged. Whispers and side-eyes from some made daily work isolating, like awkward elevator rides where conversations halted upon my entry, fueling my anxiety and reflections on whether speaking up was worth the social cost. I decided to job hunt, landing a better role at a rival firm last week with higher pay and a supportive culture, starting fresh next month. It's okay overall. I've gained confidence in setting boundaries, therapy helps process the fear, and the experience strengthened my resolve, but losing the familiarity of my old team stings, leaving scars that remind me vigilance comes with trade-offs.